it is in your presence that this is important, right? And so, Micah, in the company of these men, I want to affirm your manhood. You are a man, and you have what it takes to be the man that God has made you. Tony is your godfather, and he affirms these things as well. I want a brief story that you don't even know yet. I was at school Thursday. I'm a teacher at Micah's high school, or Micah's a student at my high school. I teach at Upper Arlington High School, and Micah's a junior there. And Thursday, we were both at school, and I had a couple minutes, and one of my friends, Nate Palmer, is a teacher there, and he says to me, just kind of in passing, or I guess I mentioned Micah and I are going to boot camp, and he says, Joe Andres said to me just the other day, one of Micah's teachers, he said, if the world was filled with more Micahs, it would be such a better place. And Joe Andres is an atheist, like has no clue about, and he sees this man, and he says, this is what the world needs, is more men like Micah. Your love for
That's a reflection of you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Your love for God is evident, and His Spirit fills you. One of the ways that this love is evident is your love for others, your love for your family, your love for your friends. The other night, watching you, when I asked you to take Stoyan up to bed, and watching, coming up and finding you had fallen asleep with him in bed, snuggling with him, kind of like how I pictured Morgan and his son Joshua. You are an excellent brother. You sacrifice for your friends through young life, but also even through kids that are pretty annoying at times. You're driving around the city just because they ask. And so your love for God is evident in the way you love others. You have an integrity that I have longed for my entire life. And by integrity, I don't mean that you just always do what's right. What I mean is you are one man. You are not duplicitous. You don't have two ways of behaving. You don't pose much. You are a man of integrity, and I admire that so much in who you are. So Tony, would you grab that sword? The one on the left is the handle on the left. The one in your left hand, yeah. I gave this sword to Micah when he was 13. That was the first time I decided to say, you're a man. And it's been hanging in his room since then. And so I'd like to use this sword and perhaps put it on your shoulder to say a couple closing remarks. And this can be something that you'll keep to remember this day and your 13th birthday. Would you put one knee down? And so, Micah David Schuster, you are a man. And you have what it takes to be the man that God has made you. God is our Father, and it is an honor to be your brother.